How you going?
Good morning. How are you? Richard, Tony, good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, hello. How are you, Dave?
Who made you?
Yeah, excellent.
Hey, Paul, I saw your feedback on the indicator. That's great, huh? I haven't had a chance to use it yet or look at it
Yeah,
yet.
I'm getting some indifferent results on the forex pairs, but to be honest, I think the way we're trading to look for opportunities on those FX pairs, you either got to be prepared to sit for 3 weeks and wait, or um, they just don't move enough. But
Yeah,
on the indices, getting
isn't that
some
the
really,
idea? Isn't that the idea that you're trying to find a
yeah,
trade, take you
I
across
mean
it,
it is.
teach
It
us
is,
some.
but over such a long period, I think direction is subjective anyway because things are going to change, right? And um, yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm getting like a 50-50 result at best.
Mm, mm. Yeah, I guess that's when other analysis comes into it. It's sort of a bit like my. I don't know if you ever got across my trap exit stuff. Maybe you weren't here when I did that.
Yeah, yeah, I've watched it. Yeah,
Oh, okay. So some of those trap exit trades I end up taking or end up setting up occasionally, well, maybe 3 times out of 10, they'd be at a very key structural low or a high. And I'd take something like 100 pips, but it would go for about 600. So, because I didn't even take into account the fact that it was at a really, really key structural area. So
yeah.
perhaps with these things, it's more a question of, well, yeah, the indicator says it's good, but where is price really at right now? And can we expect 100 pips or can we expect a lot more? So, and if we can expect a lot more, like based on that kind of, long term, weekly, monthly sort of trends, then maybe, yeah, maybe there is a longer term play.
Mm,
I mean, it's easier to get when you're back testing it because you go and look at it and say, oh, I can sit and hold that for 4 weeks and just leave it there. But in real life, when a trade's been open that long and you've got emotion at play and you're wanting to book another trade, you end up just saying stuff it and closing it out. And that's why your trap thing works is you if you're in drawdown for a week or two, when it goes back to break even, you're probably going to cash out and just walk away. And then that's when you get the reaction.
Yeah, well, that's true. Yeah, but I guess that's more about mindset set rather than the quality of the trade. Like you say, yeah, you get frustrated, you're looking for a different trade, but that's just, psychology. That's not anything to do with the opportunity necessarily.
different styles for different
Yeah,
people.
yeah,
If you're trying to trade on a like if your account size is large and you're only looking for to book, very safe sort of slow profits, which actually equate because the account size is very big, then that's the type of trade style you want to do.
yeah,
If you're trying to
yeah.
grow an account quickly, then yeah, it's definitely. But one thing I'm going to show after the stream is actually is looking very promising on the lower time frame as well. I'll couple that with some other data that I've been working with last night. Really excited. Anyway,
You think it's really key to the retirement fund?
no guarantees. All right, guys, welcome everyone. So,
Well, there's just three of us.
yeah, far out, man. Where is
Just
everyone?
the most important people.
Yeah, where the hell?
Well, everyone's indoors in Sydney. It's been raining all week. There's like the first little blue spot of sky just in time for the weekend now.
Yeah,
Isn't there some kind of flooding out of Warragamba Dam or something?
There's a lot of water around. Good for ducks.
morning, Matt. All right.
Hey, I'm really curious about what do you think about German today, given yesterday's, what happened?
Yeah, didn't really
Pretty
do
weird.
anything, did it? So let's have a little peek. So the best session was in the morning. So I'm glad, I gave up after yesterday. So today we've got a very big news event as well. We've got non-farm payroll to come for New York session. So this is going to give us further guidance into whether the US economy is softening, and if it's viable for currently they're pricing in 1 to 2 rate cuts now. Again, one thing that was very bizarre and was quite annoying was this Atlanta Fed GDP now, because these guys, it was only last week that what they did is they revised their, like this actually is quite sensitive because it comes out of one arm of the federal bank, the Atlanta side. And what they had done is last week they had downgraded the GDP forecast, and it went so it was initially around like 2.6% initially, and they downgraded it on 4 days ago, went down to 1.8% from 2. So this is the forecast for the future. For the second quarter, they downgraded it from 2.6 down to 1.8%, and it actually had a bit of a shock in the market. And then, only yesterday they revised it back up to 2.6. So come on, guys, make up your mind. So what they've done is they've actually added 4 new inputs, which now bumped up the GDP forecast again. So it's kind of like they went down, then it went back up again. So who knows there, what's going on there. That's created a bit of whipsaw in the market. I don't want to dwell on that too much, but that was one thing that's going on with the GDP, because GDP is a very big measure of the economy. And for them to reduce it by 25% and then bump it back up again, then it's a lot of news for nothing, but it seems like. Now, on Wednesday we saw some excellent moves on the equity markets with the CAD rates. And we were saying like the CAD rates are a sneaky mover. So they officially cut rates down by 25 points or 0.25%. And what's this? Oh, hey, Ive. Yeah, super bullish, wasn't it? Okay, so on Wednesday we had some excellent moves, because when Canada cut their rates, their press conference was, we've got more rates to come, more rate cuts to come. So it wasn't so much about what was happening on Wednesday and what they decided to do in June, but what the market moves, because they priced this in largely. What is then important is what they foresee for the rest of the year, so the markets can price that in. So we saw rate cuts, and then we saw dovish bank, and then they said more rate cuts to come, and we saw things just push really nicely. Then we had yesterday, we had the European Central Bank, and they cut their rates as well by 0.25%, a quarter point. But this time their statement, their press conference came out, and it wasn't about rate cuts in the future. It was being very cautious and data dependent and not sure what they're going to do. So even though the actual event, the cut, was the same, the guidance for the rest of the year was completely opposite, wasn't it? So
that's why I thought maybe there'd be a buy to sell, because the initial reaction would be positive, but then the read on the statement or the minutes would be more negative. But it just didn't seem to happen like that.
Yeah. So it was a weird one. So what happened was we pushed up very strongly in the open, basically no bottom wick for the London candle, and then this one came down, just took it slightly, and then pushed, and then pushed, and then pushed, and then consolidated a little bit, and then we kept on pushing again. And I remember I was saying yesterday, if anyone remembers, said watch for 120 pips, and you were pointing out this area as well. And we had a zone, we had a few zones here, but 120 pips is quite often the average. And look where it went from the open, pushing up. Look how many pips that is. So 119.1. and then price turned around at this point a little bit earlier than I was hoping. I was hoping this move would be around 11ish, because it does line up usually a bit better with the pullback, but it pushed up, big rejection, came back down, and then when the rate cuts were coming, it was largely, which is right here, it was largely back where we started. Then cuts came out. It was a cut. Price just dropped. Initial sell to buy. I was hoping it was going to be a sell to buy. Ended up jumping into a trade down over here. Oops. Down over here. We had a couple. Morning, Johan. We had. Who was it? Who was it? It was Heath. If Heath is watching. We had. Yeah, Heath. Support and bounce off 18,616. And we're saying, yeah, it makes it nasty if it breaks the low, better for holds. Yeah. And then, so that number, 18,616. Look at that one. So 137, 18,616. So here, what time was that? 137. So 137 was inside of it. Oh, shoot. Was this candle to saying it's better if 18,616 holds. 18,616 is here, basically. So that was 18,616. So price, it bounced off it. Worth a shot. Price pushed down to there. I got in at like 18,624 point something. Largely held it, thinking that, look, that now all I want is got the buy. Want the press conference to be hawkish. Dovish. To talk about like maybe one more rate cut in the summer. Price pushed up, moved up. It was plus a 55 pips or so at that stage. Price came down and then it just went sideways. So after that, didn't like how it was just doing nothing for so long. Ended up, cause like we got in like around here, around 1340. And then for 50 minutes, it had us here. Basically, ended up closing just before New York Stock Exchange. I was like, I just don't want to deal with the New York Stock Exchange. Price wasn't seeming to get a movement. Press conference is pretty dovish. Sorry, it was pretty neutral. Didn't really get that driver, and the market didn't know how to interpret it. Market just went sideways for the rest of the day. No real news as well that came out. It was just a crap press conference, and then it was a crap New York session. Everything, NAS is the same. Look at NAS. Had a decent little trade on NAS, but it was still like, you know, we've had 2 days, yesterday, this one was amazing. 2 sessions, sorry, where NAS did nothing, and then NAS moved a total of 100 pips yesterday. When you look at the day before, NAS moved 300 pips. So it was just a crap day. So yeah, I called it early. Called it early as in like decided that I'm not going to waste my time on a day like today. I guess they want to see for what NFP will do. I think that's the next thing is the news today to see how this moves. Gold. That was, I think this one was the move. When I looked at it, because I did focus on the equities, but either way, a rate cut twice, Canada and then the Eurozone. Either way, whether it was good for equities or not, it was pretty blasé yesterday. But either way, rate cuts would mean that their currencies weaken. And then we also had unemployment. Remember, I was talking about unemployment claims. That I wanted to see something that was above. Can't remember exactly what I said, but I think I said it wanted to be above, roughly around 229 or 228 and higher, or below 210. I think I said something like in that range. So unemployment came in quite soft. So what we saw is US dollar weaken. And then we saw gold. Gold was the real mover yesterday. So, sure, I actually didn't get anything on gold. I was focused on equities, but yeah, it was a pretty poor New York session, I found. I'm glad we got some good moves early, like really early in the session, because yeah, I'm glad we got some good moves in the London Open because the New York sucked. Yeah, that's about it. Now, today, I don't know what to expect. I'm quite neutral on it where we are. I'd expect maybe we've just got a bit of a delayed reaction for equities to move up. We've got a few little areas underneath here that we couldn't quite get into. So largely this area. So we've tapped into it. I would like to see... I'm not sure if I want to see it break this low. I don't particularly want to trade up into this area. That's the thing. Because this is a bit dicey. All this
Euro's
stuff.
starting to look a bit like yesterday, doesn't it? Look at the price action on Euro. It's almost identical
Oh, yeah.
to yesterday.
Kind of range. Okay, let's just buy. Close our eyes and buy.
And it's actually, look at the level. It's low. They're equal lows almost perfectly. The Euro
Yeah.
So strange.
Yeah, it is actually very largely identical, isn't it? And we're basically at the same level where we were yesterday. So...
It's probably not just us noticing this correlation. Everyone's like, right, buy.
Yeah. So...
Because nothing. I mean, essentially nothing has really changed, right? I mean, yeah, the ECB has not exactly been particularly dovish, but I don't think it's overall that negative either, is it?
No, it was like if it's
It's still trending down. Like the data's still looking kind of good for further cuts, but they're just not coming out and saying it outright.
Yeah. Look at this. I'm not sure what the hell this is. Implied interest rate probabilities. They're looking at... I can't believe this. ECB, they're saying hold at the next meeting in July and then cut. No way.
Crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't...
100% probability, 100% probability,
Yeah.
100%.
I wouldn't look at that. This is... So on the Forex Factory, see how we don't have a lot here? We've got Nagel speaking, but when we look at Financial Juice, we've actually got 4 of these. Got quite a few of these guys speaking right on 8 o'clock. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know today. Don't know about German. I would like to buy because of the rate cuts. But I don't think it's definitely not as easy as it had been earlier in the week. Well, it's not as simple as early in the week. We'll see. I'm going to probably lean into buys, but I might change my mind. We've had 3 highs. I wonder if we can take this low. Maybe... Actually, you know what? I kind of want a clean push up into a zone that I like, and then maybe look for a rejection. We'll see. I might not even take a trade. Okay, 4-hour chart. Let's just remove all this stuff.
Did it close above that high? The previous H4 high?
Which one? Current candle?
No, so did this close above here? I can't quite see here.
Oh yeah, it did.
Did it?
Which one? The blue one.
Yeah, did that close above that?
Oh, let's move pink lines. Yeah, it did.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Not that much, but. Which makes me think, yeah, it's broken structure and it's long, but it hasn't had a big pullback to do so.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
It hasn't gathered too much liquidity in order to make that big push. In which case, if it did, then all-time highs would be not too far away. It would need more liquidity to get there.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe we could buy up to 18,700 and then see if we get rejections to sell. So take out the New York high. 3 hours looking pretty nice. We've got clean candles. Yeah, I think I might target this zone.
Already pushing.
So target that one. So this area. I think I want to sell from around here. I've already got a line here. Oh, what have I done? Shit. So it could be risky to buy up to that, but maybe I'll try to do something like that. Buy to sell.
It's created a really quite a strong floor, hasn't it? Where you put that pink line.
Yeah, but I'd like to take this New York low. Cause we've got nice gaps up here. I think I'm gonna do that.
Where are you going to buy from though? It's already moved.
Yeah, I know. I think
Moving.
I was wondering if it's already, yeah, if it's maybe here. If it does pull back, this little gap. We've got a few gaps. Maybe I'll do it now. If it comes back a little bit more. I'm looking for. Ultimately, I wonder if we get something like this. So clear out all this trendline liquidity into this area. I wonder if it takes the New York high. So not sure if it will go from here or up to here, but I'll play this bit. Okay, I'm gonna jump in. I'm gonna so just gonna keep my risk low just to see if this is just that little pullback before yeah, little pullback before London kicks in. Hopefully it doesn't just rinse me, but keep your risk low on this one. I mean, if you're following, if you're not sure, just don't do it. Don't do it. It's not worth it. very usually not a great idea to get in before London.
I guess your entire theory about that is based on it believing it's going to be going long. It could just be liquidity grab to keep on going short.
It could be, yeah. But the stop loss will be there to protect me from. It's low risk as well, because what I wouldn't mind is add into it. So I don't want to go big straight up, but there's a bigger reaction than I thought. 30 pips. Hopefully, can survive one more minute. Oh man, no, we're going to survive. Just going to give it a little bit more room, just for this whipsaw in 20 seconds. But that would suck taking a loss like in literally a couple of minutes. Like thinking that this would pause. Oh well. Okay, if we can flip and we start breaking, I might add. Oh, there we go. Just push. Come on. Yeah, come on, break. Okay, I don't want it to stop here. I don't want it to reject from that, because that was a lot bigger than I was expecting. That drop pre-London. But if we can break these highs, it's good. What's that, Dave?
Didn't look like a pullback, did it?
I thought it was going to stop me out. I really did. I was like, fuck. Like, that was bizarre. Like 40 pips in just those last few minutes. Unnatural. Spooky stuff. Not out of the woods yet though, because this is a bloody dangerous spot. I'm hoping that was just a, just looks like a big hot dog. Morning, happy, Alan. I wanted to move pretty quickly. I don't want to stay in this area for too long because there's liquidity to the downside as well. Oh, I came to that fix as well. That's exactly where it turned around from. The other option is to close it and then wait for it to close above. See if there's any comments. Okay, come on guys, say something. Say something to help us.
Price is still just lingering under one of my one of my trend lines, so I'm just not confident about longs.
Yeah.
Hanging around on these two key trend lines, and I'm like, well, tried to break above it, and it didn't really close above it, then I'm getting in for long.
Yeah, I just wanted a quick move, like a blast. Maddie's take is she's asleep, lazy little thing. Maybe that's why German's not reacting.
Maybe
she's not
she's
scared.
Maybe she's just having visions right now. She's the oracle. Having dreams.
She's in bed being like, no, don't do it, don't take a buy. Yeah, that's a crappy looking 5 minutes, man. Yeah, I'm not very keen on, like, I'm not very bullish either. That's why I'm thinking that to take a buy to sell, but I wonder if it's just gonna drop straight up, because like this daily candle, yeah, look at the 30 minutes. I kind of didn't look at the 30-minute candle. Anyway, it's in. Gave me a chance to get out, but the daily candle, I was hoping that we push up a little bit into this wick a bit more, and then fall from there. But we'll see. The 5 minutes, going to say, it's not looking very good. Anyway, but I haven't got a clear read today. Been going sideways. Not a huge fan of trading up into that, but I am hoping that these are like sells, like they're just sort of getting buys. I just hope London is just doing a little bit of a sweep to push up, but it's looking grim. Dan felt short after daily HS yesterday, downside, but I think it makes sense. That's why I'm wondering, like, where to take a shot from where though. That's the where I'm trying to battle. Like, if I just look at the bigger picture, it would make sense to be shorting if we're making these lower highs and lower lows. But we did break yesterday's high, but we did have a big reaction, and now we're back down here. Yeah. So I think this is probably going to stop me out. Yeah, okay. So for that same idea, I'll probably give that idea a go again. But what I'd want to see is price closing above here. I really do like this zone to trade from. So I'd like to, if we get a closure above this candle, I'd like to see us push up, and that's at least a tradable range for me. Being from above, that's like 50 pips to target. It just looks like, I was hoping London was going to do it, but London decided otherwise. So I'm going to put an alert there though for later to see what it does. I'm not expecting a huge move as well, but ahead. Like I will save some bullets for the NFP. And I'll be willing to, if we drive lower, just got to sit and watch this for a bit. Not overly convinced on either direction. Gold's looking like it's moving. I don't know. What do you guys think? What are you looking for?
Still definitely thinking short in this session, but just no entry at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, but like this, if we are breaking lower, that New York low is definitely an option inside of here. I can't extend my stop loss more. That's not very good to do. It's not very good to do things like that. I already moved it down just a touch.
Especially because if the sentiment yesterday was not good, it could just precipitate a really big short move. It's quite good.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was going to like suck some buyers in and then do it. But it's just looks like it's just because I wasn't trusting this candle, this pullback. I thought it was giving a good option to get in, and then it did move. I was hesitating whether I should get out for break even, and then I just didn't act on it, and then it just gave me many opportunities, and now it's starting to drift lower. So I don't want to cut it here because I'll be pretty annoyed if I cut it and then it moves up. And then, you know, if I cut it here, what's the difference between there and there? Not much in terms. It's pride, I think, that's making me not want to hit it.
Yeah, that's also not much of a difference. And there's not much difference between here and saying here.
Yeah, no, there's pride for me to like not want to move my stop loss as well. Is just to accept this result, and then, which is important. I think it's very important just to accept. For me, if it's going to lose, is just to accept that this was a loss, and then but come back in and then try find another. I don't mind giving trades a second chance. I think it's more as well because it's public that I hate taking losses in front of people.
Yeah, one thing I've been trying to get myself to do lately is when I'm considering taking the loss, turning it around and saying the reason why I'm doing this is so I can seek a win, which will eclipse the loss.
Yeah, that's it.
Instead of focusing on the pain and the negativity of the loss, but see it as a positive, because that frees up your cognitive scope for a better shot to make good money. So
yeah.
Hey, I'm an advocate for holding the drawdown.
You still in drawdown or what?
You mean from the other day?
Yeah.
I got a profit out of that one.
Did you?
It's not very good practice though, because it does sort of encourage you to do it again.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good at all.
I think you should write a book about it. I think maybe you should go and.
What? How do you hit your second shot first?
Do a webinar for our friends over at you know where.
Come on, push. The sellers try to take it down, and they're failing. Now the buyers are winning. Come on.
Where's the gap Bruce Lee's talking about? I couldn't find it. The top of the open.
What?
Check the Discord. He said it's left a gap at the top of the open. It's going to come back to
that. Left a gap at the top of the open, so I'll come back.
Yeah, my broker's the same as yours. It's not showing.
Oh, he's looking at here. He's looking at this area.
Yesterday's open.
That's not the open though.
No, it's not the open.
The Hong Kong thing.
Hong Kong gap is.
Morning, Hannes.
I don't care where it is. I just want it to go.
Yeah, I just hope it doesn't go from. He's looking at 571.
Check the 1 minute. Check the 1 minute.
Hold on. He's saying from either here to here or here. I hope it's not that one because that would bloody take me out. I hope it's this one. But I do like these areas up here. That's for sure. I do like these areas up here for like liquidity. Like I like this gap here. I like this trend line liquidity. What do you want on the 1 minutes?
Let's look at the 1 minute now. I think if we can get another close above the previous candle high or 2 bit beyond now, then we're probably going up for a bit.
Oh yeah, I don't read the 1 minute candles. The 15-minute candle just closed. I'm hoping that we can. This is just pulling sellers in. Come on. What'll be excellent is if we can close above here.
Now, what'll be excellent is if it's another Bills day and we've got in right at the bottom.
Yeah, hopefully. Come on, close above here.
It was range in your drawdown area for the next, say, 2 hours.
Far out. This is already giving me anxiety. This red zone. There we are. Sunny.
Change it. Put one of those. Yeah.
It's sunny. The sunny zone at the moment.
Positive.
Very hot in here. Very sunny. Jump into the water. They're on the beach. He's got his towel set here. He's got like a book. Reading. Trading in the zone. Wants to leave the beach, go into the water.
It's meant to be a little umbrella.
Oh, okay.
You're better at drawing these things away.
I'm liking this then, at least, where we're creating like a little support and creating like a little resistance. We've been ranging here for a number of minutes. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, shit. Wrong way. Get that way now. Ah, it's going to definitely take us to loss. Bloody hell. Yeah, the dream was over. 15-minute candle, lovely looking 15-minute candle. I just didn't trust those last couple of minutes, and then 15-minute rejected, pushed down, new 15-minute candle, retest, and now we're downtown. Ah, far out. That sucks, man. Oh well. Now what sucks is if it just melts from here. If it just melts and melts and melts, that's annoying because miss the sells. So I guess that definitely didn't work, but I'm still, if we are pushing bullish above here, now that we have had the pullback, at least this is information gathered. If we are closing above here, then there's many gaps above. So this become an area for me that if like closing above it, I think could be very nice. 50 pips the upside or 40 pips the upside. For sells, kind of, I'm too late for those, I think. My streak is over. I didn't take a loss all week from like in the Londons. Don't think so, don't think. Anyway. Or did I? Can't remember. I think, no, I did take a loss on Tuesday, that's right. Tuesday, this move, this was a loss right here. this was a loss, and then, but New York was a very good move. But yeah, okay, so it's a 2-day streak is over. Yeah, now it's got to watch. OS, you're looking for you're in the sales, are you? So you want to see 18,550. Yeah, bloody aggressive move then from like just minutes before the, like from here. Very aggressive, just then. So I'm not going to touch it anymore right now. I'm feeling pretty disappointed with this. I think because it's like so early in the session as well that I don't want to compound those emotions. Oh, bloody gaps. Yeah, because I wasn't planning on taking a sell from here, like from down here. I've got nothing to. I just got to sit and wait now.
I was in a small sell, but then got out of that. There's where I was consolidating. That's a sort of a 30-minute liquidity area for me.
Oh yeah.
Suddenly thought I hadn't quite broken underneath it, so I got out.
Oh yeah.
I got in about here, I think. And then so it couldn't break under here. So I got out about here. And then boom.
Oh yeah. Okay, there is another little zone. Small little zone. Probably not enough to do anything. Yeah, it's definitely driving down. So I don't like the way it's doing this. I think that the way it's driving down like this, it could keep on. Don't know how fast it'll drive, but I reckon we'll see something like this. Not sure whether it will like be enough to change. Might not even get up here. Might not even take that high again. But the way it's driving down, I reckon at some stage there will be like a bounce like that. Not sure if it will continue higher, but I think something like that will happen. I just don't know how low it will go either. It's just the way that's moving down is pretty aggressive. Yeah, I think we just continued down. Now 30 minutes out to close. Super strong candle. Could take out all these lows. What's gold doing? What's NAS doing? And the yields as well. They're all pushing fairly bullish for the open. Everything, all the yields are up. So that should correlate with German going down. Yeah, if you're in sales, you're looking good. See ya, Tony. Yeah, I'll be bouncing as well. Like, if I had the wrong idea. Looks like there's more than you've got. There's a lot of speakers going on. Simkis, Nagel was talking, Ren, McCloof, they're all coming out now. Damn, that's not going to be good. Good for your selling.
And he's unimpressed with you.
Yeah, she just came out.
So,
She's just seen she's looking up at the screen.
you're like, yeah, it's good if you're in the cells. She's
I know.
like, yeah.
What did you do, Dad? Don't ask me, Maddie. It's pretty quiet in here. What are you guys thinking?
I think it's going up from here.
I hope so.
Well, it's just tapped into a 15-minute order block. And also, is that Asian 50%? Sorry, New York 50%?
Yeah, it is.
I've got a trend line just a little bit lower. But then if it breaks and continues down, then 120 pips down is in a broken HCS zone or 2 hour, which is a nice zone. So,
Yeah, NY 50% right here.
Yeah, I'm looking at the 3-minute. It's that previous candle took out the bottom of that MMG zone. If this one closes above the current high, and I think it could potentially be a reversal. There's divergence on the M3 for what it's worth as well.
Divergence?
Yeah.
On what?
I'm looking at RSI on the M3.
I don't think I've ever used divergence on low time frames.
Yeah, I don't really, but I mean, when I'm looking for a reason to get in, then can give you one.
You're looking for anything.
Well, it's definitely reversing. I just got to find the evidence for it.
There's some straws over here.
Yeah, it's still breaking the lows though. So
Yeah, it's fun when you're in the cells, but it's really disappointing to watch this.
I'm trying to tell myself that the patience like yesterday where I missed the long move, but waited and waited and waited and got a really good 80 pip trade.
Yeah, no, that's it. I'd be interested to take a buy. I just don't see any. I'm not seeing any clears. I've realized. I don't know when it switched, but I prefer to buy, especially the equities. Which I don't know when that happened.
yeah, the other target, if you're looking down, there's the London fix from yesterday, and it's at 125 pips from London Open. Yeah, I don't know. I think I still want to see a pullback here, though. It'd be strange for it to 2 days in a row just shoot 120 pips straight off the bat.
Well, it's been doing it a bit lately. Like this day, pretty much just all downhill. This day I was all uphill. That was crap. This was a bit crappy. This was all downhill. This was basically started slow, then it just went up. This went just up. So yeah, this is getting depressing to watch. Anyway, congrats to those sellers. I'm sure we'll hear more sellers when price is getting down here.
My potential buy zone now.
Come on, turn around. Sweeping this liquidity at 15 minutes. It'd be so good if this hour candle just flips bullish. So we took out that, we had a little gap here as well. this area.
Yeah, you need to give your runner some Lucozade if you want that to happen. What's it? 20 minutes left. He's got to get a move on.
Yeah, should retest that Asian low. Yeah, it's Freaky Friday. All right. Well, I'm only here for the sake of it. I'm gonna do other things while I'm waiting for this. So probably go through some things I've been looking at last night, stuff I was working on, and give you guys some homework for this daily indicator. How's that sound? While we're waiting for this to do its thing, unless you're looking closely at this area, Dave. I don't want to distract you.
No.
Yeah, I think that's right. I want to see this this 1 hour turnaround before I start looking at buys again.
Yeah, I don't like the momentum's pretty heavy. 74 pips. I'd like to see at least a bit of a breaker structure. Come on, push. Now they've got the buys. Dave, did you just buy? Did you do that?
Yep, that was me.
Oh, good.
I put in $1 billion to make it move. Is that excessive?
Put 2 more.
2 more billions.
Yes.
I have to go and check in the back of my couch. So
That-
I've got
That we can push it up to here.
maybe it fell down the back of my fridge.
Yeah.
I had a couple of bill lying around here somewhere.
Yeah, a couple of dong. Yeah, dong.
A couple of trillion Zimbabwean dollars. Yeah, I had really low risk though because I've seen this kind of momentum just plow down through my trend lines and zones. So it's a very low risk on this.
This 15 minutes going to come to a close soon. 45 minute will come into a close as well. Is it too much to ask for it to flip in the next 3 minutes?
Well, it could at least be a healthy rejection.
Yeah.
Would be nice. We'll come right back up for another sell entry.
Yeah, I mean, there's got a little gap here. Close back inside, hopefully. 5 minutes. Come on, push. Now, I mean, look at. I don't normally do analysis on the 1 minute, but this to me looks like liquidity. It looks like that sort of sustained selling pressure, and then we had a little push, push. So if we can close above that, then maybe it was a sell to buy. Either reject from here or you keep on pushing up.
I'm still thinking short, and I'm thinking it might react off the Asian/Euro lows or more short.
Mm-hmm.
It just looked like a. What that look like? Yeah, decent pullback on 5 minute, 10 minute.
On the 10 minute. Let's have a look.
Just looking at the structure, trying to see.
Look at that 8 minute candle.
Yeah, baby. My favorite time frame.
Alright, well, it's possible this is a trend reversal pattern. I don't like this little zone. But if we can hold as a support here and then start breaking the highs again, then we would have done a trend reversal pattern. Or we just keep on going down, just grabbing straws.
The 1 minute trend reversal there.
Yeah, it's pretty weak, isn't it? Ah. Yeah, the 45 minute looks like it's just inevitable.
What's that?
The 45 minute candle looks nasty as. Okay, would love this to. Yeah, okay. I was going to say, if this one could stop there and do something, I was hoping it was going to just close bullish. Because if we could have done that, like over here, when it created, it pushed up, and then just took the low just slightly, and then closed higher, then would have been a good buy opportunity potentially. But it's not doing that. But I'm pretty keen to give the buyers another chance. I know the sells make more sense, but I'd be... I don't know.
Yeah, it rejected the previous 45 rejected off the 100 EMA.
Oh, you're really grasping for everything, aren't you?
Yeah,
I'm at divergences. 100 EMAs.
86 EMA,
Yeah.
3.5 minutes.
This one's about to close low though, so well, in another half an hour. If that happens, then yeah, there's no coming back.
Yeah, no, there's nothing here for me. It makes sense to be selling, but I just don't want to risk taking a second loss, going then just flipping my buys because of what price action did. Even though I probably should have done the sells at the start, but Anyway, I'm done watching this. This is just kind of pissing me off now. So, not a, yeah, no, it was an annoying open for me. If you're in the sells, excellent, good work. I'm really happy for you guys. Not for me today. So, YouTube, I'll see you on Monday. Zoomers, I want to go through all the stuff I've been working on, and then we can chat about the daily stuff as well, because I think seen some exciting things. Okay, so hopefully I don't want to waste time just watching candles move. I'd rather do something productive and just keep an eye on the price, and when it's up where I want, then I'll look to take something. At the moment, all the momentum's to the downside, so I can't even consider buys unless I'm back up here. And sells, I'd be dumb to enter sells here. Even if I think I can get a bit more, it's already moved so far. I should have anticipated that. So, yeah, that's kind of it. That's my day trading. Didn't work out. 45 minutes doing the Wickfield now. Yeah, just bloody hell. All right, guys. YouTube, I'll see you on Monday. And Zoomers, we're going to go over some stuff. Cool. See ya.